Hello Planet Internet, I am Emperor Cole. This is Emperor Cole Film Review, brought to you by MindbenderENT.com, and today I'll be reviewing 10 Cloverfield Lane. Everybody, let's get ready to take this journey together. Ow! 10 Cloverfield Lane is the somewhat sequel slash spin-off to the hit movie from 2008, Cloverfield. So now, the original Cloverfield was a monster flick where a giant monster attacks New York City. It's a found footage film and everything's going crazy. You see people at a party, you see them reacting to while this destruction is going on in the city. It's kind of nuts. 10 Cloverfield Lane, on the other hand, kind of exists in the same universe, but is not a direct sequel. And to be honest, it's not even a direct spin-off. Be warned, 10 Cloverfield Lane is not a direct sequel. It's not a monster flick. It's not packed with action. It's not what you're looking for if you're expecting a direct sequel to the original movie. Cloverfield Lane actually stars primarily 3 actors: John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and John Gallagher Jr. That is it. These 3 actors' acting is very good. It's top of the line, superb, because the 3 of them absolutely have to carry the film. After all, it's just them in a bunker, and we're wondering what's going on in the outside world. John Goodman steals the show with his character. He plays a guy who's very quirky. You're not quite sure if he's dangerous. And of course, he's a big guy, and you're trapped in this situation with him. You're wondering, are you safe with this guy? John Goodman brought this character to life like you would not believe. And I mean, he feels very odd, very off. And you're trying to figure him out as the movie's going. So one thing the director and the actors did, just with the way the story plays out, the director and his directing did a good job keeping the audience off balance as to whether or not these characters are in danger. Are they safe with this guy, or is this guy really a serial killer or something of that nature? Just the fact that he was prepared to have this bunker, it kind of makes you wonder, was he prepared for an end-of-the-world extinction level type event? Or has he been using this place for his victims and keeping bodies stored or something like that? So, obviously I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it keeps you guessing for quite a while. So hats off to the director, hats off to John Goodman for excellent acting. 10 Cloverfield Lane is kind of like a cross between the movies Psycho, I'd say Misery, and War of the Worlds, the movie that starred Tom Cruise that came out around maybe 2005. It's kind of like an amalgamation of those 3 films. You put them together and you will come out with this 10 Cloverfield Lane. So it's a psychological thriller that definitely keeps you guessing to the end. You're not quite sure what's going on, and you're not quite sure if your characters are safe, which is something that I really enjoyed about the film a lot. If you enjoy those type of movies, you will love this film. I enjoyed the fact that the film made you think. It really made you question, if you were in a situation somewhat similar to that, how would you carry yourself? If you've seen 10 Cloverfield Lane and you would like to comment, let me know how you would handle yourself in that particular situation. Okay, so now it's time for this quick commercial break from our sponsor, Mindbender Entertainment. Remember, the future is now.
What is this? Mindbender ENT, what is this? Is this what you're doing while you're supposed to be working?
The ladies love it.
What's even on this website?
It's MindbenderENT.com. It has everything.
We have a presentation in 10 minutes. This is unacceptable.
The ladies love it.
What? Where do they come from?
Oh, them? They're just a figment of my imagination. MindbenderENT.com has everything.
10 Cloverfield Lane was the directorial debut of a young man named Dan Trachtenberg. I could be pronouncing his name wrong. But the interesting thing about this guy is, back in 2011/2012-ish, he put a short film called Portal No Escape up on YouTube. This short film got about 17, 18 million views. One of those views was J.J. Abrams, who owns Bad Robot. J.J. Abrams enjoyed the short film so much, and the character in that film, Portal No Escape, is a young lady who wakes up kind of like in a prison, somewhat similar, somewhat relatable to the young lady in Cloverfield, and the rest is history from there. So that's how Dan ended up getting this job. So for anyone who says that making short films and putting them up on YouTube doesn't get you anywhere, Yeah, take a look at this guy who's now directed a major Hollywood film and now has his career launched on a major level and did an excellent job with his first movie, so his career's rolling now. So once again, those YouTube videos and hits and views definitely mean something if the right eyes are looking at it. So salute to Dan. Now it's time for me to give 10 Cloverfield Lane a score on the Mindbender movie meter. And although this movie is not a direct sequel and a direct action destruction type of film that you would expect with the Cloverfield name being tagged onto it, it is a very good movie in its own right, being a psychological thriller. So with that said, 10 Cloverfield Lane, I'm going to have to go with a score of 78%. 78% right here on the Mindbender movie meter. 10 Cloverfield Lane. I recommend this film. I do believe you will enjoy it. Okay, so this has been Emperor Cole Film Review for 10 Cloverfield Lane. Feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Facebook.com/Mindbender Entertainment. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitter.com/MindbenderENT. And make sure you check out the website, MindbenderENT.com. Remember, the future is now.
I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that nigga last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, not a flower. Reached under my seat, grabbed my papa for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying, I was scared than a motherfucker. Put the left in the Popeyes and bail out quick. If it's going down, let's get this shit over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my hand on the motherfucking trigger. When I saw 'em, make your ass start giggling. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior citizens. I live by the swamp. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me.